Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you Codebreaker episode 5 review, and I know what you guys are probably going to be thinking, oh Panda, you're going to beat the crap out of this episode because I read the manga and there's going to be so many changes. Well, yes and no. Like episode 4 probably was the one, well episode 4 and 3 are probably the ones that really annoyed me the most, and the end of this episode as well annoyed me, mainly because of who turned up, but this episode itself was actually okay. From what they kind of did, they kept most of it the same and even made some improvements. So, you remember those two, like, surgeons, like, you saying, like, in the episode? Well, let's just say in the manga, they didn't have powers. They just literally beat the crap out of people. And they were literally so crusty that they just got eliminated off the bat. They were supposed to be portrayed as that, but we get started off. We meet like this girl who can somehow lift a book out of nowhere, and the book and the surgeon guys run away mainly because of like well, because their powers seem to like cut off during their whole massive boxes that they have. And what happens is there was actually something that was pretty interesting. Toki opened this door and it was showing like all these like people in there who actually have no organs. They're literally just in these bottles. They got no hearts. They got no nothing. They got nothing. They're just literally flesh. That is all they are. And they're against these two guys, these two surgeons, who one can control water, and the other one I don't get is a wind ability, but anything that touches it turns into stone. So water, and I guess I'm calling it a sandstorm, like Medusa power. And what, like, Toki's against the Medusa one, and Ogami's against the water one. And they're like saying, and he's even shouting, like, hurry up and put more power, otherwise I'm going to be killing you just like your brother. And, well, Toki knocks these guys clearly out, and inside these bottles are kids. They're actual, like, freaking kids that have been, like they're saying, they're like, all the kids that they got there are people with special abilities. Now, that has been changed, like, actually I'm saying that for, like, the end of the video. Like, they actually, like, took him out, and it turns out there is, like, a little boy and a little girl. And even the girl's like, please, can you just kill them? And Toki did something awesome, which I didn't expect in the anime. He actually kills someone. And Toki goes out, and he literally grabs, like, the surgeon's knife, and it goes straight through his skull. Like, it was stuck in there, and I was like, yes, Toki, you badass. Like, I don't think that's how he killed him in the manga, actually, but I think it was. Like, he killed one of them. He killed someone like that. And with Ogami killing the other guy just by burning him, we get, like, Tabata runs out, who is the owner of this whole organ stuff. And what happens is he's actually been finding all these organs for his daughter, who is the girl we saw earlier. Now, it's like, okay, this is the point of the series, of, like, in the manga particularly, is saying if you're doing evil, but it's for a good cause. So, like, if you killed someone to save a loved one, or if you had to kill someone and took out their organs just so one of your friends, one of your family members could survive, is that really true evil? And it made me so mad because they didn't go into depth with it into this episode. Like, he was just saying, like, oh, these kids are just going to turn into lap dogs because they're going to become code breakers. And Sakura, I'm glad her bit was in there when she's actually beating the crap out of this guy, saying, like, someone like you cannot do this. And he was like, the girl, like, has this book called Devilman, this is Fireball Man, and he tried to go out, like, saying, like, you know, I've been Devilman, I've been an enemy all along, I just kill people for, like, just to torment them. And he's saying that to his kids just to make sure that, you know, I think he just wanted to go out without the girl hating him. However, what happens is, like, he kills the guy, and the girl uses her ability and throws the book at him and, like, tries to kill him and saying, I hate you, you should just die. And that's really, like, you know, that's emotional. And then the last bit, which is filler, I'm going to say filler slash things, where Toki engages the guy that that never was in the series. And what happens is he's talking to Hitomi, who is Code 1. And it turns out, like, Code 1 has rebelled. And he, like, literally manipulated him on the phone, and he made him shoot himself. And then the president said, like, oh, it's interesting that Hitomi is after these kids as well. And we got into, which was the most annoying part, is when the president met Yukihina. Two characters that never meet in the series. Yeah, that's when you start getting plot holes. Like, just saying, like, there's just some stuff that don't need to, like, happen. So, let me, like, just, like, now that's the whole episode done. Like, the episode was okay. Now, let me just do the comparisons. This is a little thing I'm gonna do. Like, freaking compare the plot holes and freaking, like, differences. So, in the differences, the girl didn't have powers. That didn't matter for her in general. But the whole facility itself, all of these kids had abilities. Now, having special powers is a rare thing. And if you look, there were hundreds and hundreds of kids there. It's literally supposed to be that rare to have these abilities, but they're like starting to think, oh no, it's just... I think they're trying to think, oh, like, one of the third, like, people have powers, like, and, like, the whole thing was completely the same with the organ trafficking, just that it was with more people. And, like, the thing with, like I said, with the guys having powers, that was good. That literally was better. And that was really it. Like, and then the end with the freaking Hitomi and the president, freaking, that just pissed me off. Like, but overall, it was a good episode. You know, like I said, I'm not doing a preview because I said I just don't care for previews of the series no more. But I did get told by one of my videos that one of the other Codebreakers is coming, which is the last one. Which I'm like, just no. But like I said, she'll just come and ruin the story. But like I said, it was an alright episode. But thank you very much for watching. Savagepanda, sign out, and I'll see you next time.